We are joined by NBC's Chuck Todd, moderator of Meet the Press. Chuck, thanks for making some time for us here. I want to let you know right now I am standing outside of the Wisconsin Center, where the Democratic National Convention will be next week, at least the virtual convention. And as you know, the Democratic nominee, Joe Biden, and the vice presidential nominee, Kamala Harris, will not be here. Yet we're hearing that President Trump and Vice President Pence will be in Wisconsin next week. The optics could not be more stark, but would you agree with me, this is very strategic in a battleground state?
It is, and it is in both, by the way, for both campaigns. Look, the Biden campaign believes every single day they should be messaging on the virus. And so if they are prioritizing the virus, then they need to prioritize the protocols that go with it. And then I think Donald Trump's campaign thinks this is an opportunity. They won't campaign. We're not afraid. We're out there doing it. So in some ways, both campaigns are embracing sort of what the other is doing and going, fine, you want to do that? We want to do the other. And I think both campaigns think this is an opportunity, not something that's a negative. I will say this, Charles. I'm mildly surprised that both Biden and Harris are going to stay in Wilmington. I thought Kamala Harris might be given her acceptance speech in Milwaukee. I think a lot of people thought that. But again, I go back to where I believe the Biden campaign believes they should always be virus first, protocols first, safety first. I think they believe that's why they're ahead. And, you know, it's why they spent yesterday talking about a mask mandate while Donald Trump's talking about everything else. So I think they think that's their advantage here. But it, you know, will it disappoint folks in Wisconsin? I guess you're going to tell me whether it does or not.
Yeah, well, we're waiting to see that because there's still time between now and the election. And I guess when you look at how President Obama was able to win Wisconsin, he not only made the deal with voters, but he helped close the deal. But it was a different time period. There wasn't the pandemic. And I think based on the Marquette poll, both sides, Trump and Biden, are playing to their base. Let me ask you one other question about Kamala Harris, because you mentioned her. When you look at the last 3 out of the 5 presidential elections in Wisconsin, they were decided by less than 1%. So when you look at Senator Harris being added to the ticket, how does she help or hurt in a battleground state like Wisconsin?
Well, look, we did some simple math last week and to show the importance of this. And it's just in turnout among African Americans in 2004 for in Wisconsin, 2008, 12, 16. And you see a pattern. The 2 times that Obama was on the ticket, turnout in Wisconsin among African Americans was at record highs. The 2 times that there was they were both all white tickets, 16 and 04, it plummeted, particularly in 16 in Milwaukee. It was below 50%. Turnout was near 72% among African Americans during 2012. It was below 50 in Wisconsin in 2016. I think that alone, Charles, explains, I think, why Joe Biden could not afford picking a running mate that wasn't of color.
Yeah, and I think it's already created some buzz in Milwaukee. This Sunday, do you have anybody interesting on the show?
Well, other than you, Charles, first of all, you're going to be a part of our roundtable, and I can't get to Milwaukee, but I'm going to get Milwaukee to us. But we also have some guy named Bernie Sanders who I think will have a thing or two to say as well.
All right, looking forward to that. Chuck Todd, moderator of Meet the Press. We'll see you on Sunday.